Forged in the lockdown. Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the Unfathomable quiz. I've trawled the internet for the best, worst, most interesting and ridiculous dumb questions I can find. And with any luck, my guests will be able to answer all of them. Today we are completely packed. We have got Chismondo.
Hello. Sorry,
Hello.
on mute and I couldn't find the button.
We have got Tatty.
Alright, troops.
We've got Pale Blue Momma. I think it's the first time you've been on here with that name.
Oh my god, I didn't change my name. What the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it.
There's still time.
We've got,
we didn't know.
we've got Crafty Healer.
Hello, peoples.
We have got Dulcimer.
My camera isn't working.
We have got...
Fucking hell,
We've
Tusk.
got Etty.
Hello.
And we've got Brainbug.
Hello. Why can't I see my camera?
Is it not on top of your computer?
No, I've got it switched on, but I can't see.
Because you're blind.
Hey, I see Robbie out there. Hey, Math Pig.
I've got a black screen when I should have a camera.
Have you changed your camera settings, honey?
I don't know.
You're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Why? I know that. But why can't I see my camera? Oh, that's why. Hello, everybody!
Bloody hell!
For fuck's sake, Tusk.
Tusk couldn't make it today, so he's asked me to come in his place. My name's Dulcimer. It's so lovely to meet you all.
You're an ass.
Oh, fuck me gently, man. Jesus fuck.
Hello! Hello!
Hello?
It's so
This your
lovely to
first
see
live
all
stream?
your shining faces.
I like your bow.
Thank you. I once saw a lion take a shit on a tortoise.
Okay.
So can we just say hi to Brainbug, who's been ill, and we're so happy that he's home. That they're home from the hospital today. Brainbug.
Yes.
Yes, I have been away at the hospital, but I am now back, and I am feeling much, much better. So hopefully that will continue.
I do hope so.
Wow.
Love you.
Oh,
Let's take a sip.
And-
All right, fucked it up already.
I will be housing this giant whip scorpion, well, baby giant whip scorpion. Oh, where'd it go? Oh no! Oh no!
This is
Where'd it
crazy.
go? Where'd it go? Where'd
That
it
one
go?
too.
Where'd it go? No, I'm just messing with you guys. It's right here.
No joke. Like 5 minutes before we were live, we hear this crash, and what was it? Spiders, baby spiders everywhere. Dave's like, burn it down, burn the house down.
You've got to be sure.
That was for
One of my-
Dave. That was especially for Dave because he loves spiders and he wants me to free all my spiders into his house. So, but they're mine. I paid for them. If he wants to be able to see me, he has to come here.
Has it gone yet?
Has it gone? No.
I'm afraid.
Oh my god.
Do you have a question, Dave?
I was going to go there. Right, the first question.
Ever do this show without me? I don't know. Just fucking go.
1585. What is your least favorite candy?
Licorice.
God damn you, Crafty.
Don't like it. I'll share it. You can have it.
No, I mean you stole my answer.
You're talking about like the black licorice flavor?
Yeah, black licorice is fucking awful.
Oh no, I
Red
love
licorice
it.
is nasty, but fucking black licorice, no. Just no. It's like
Do you have
tar.
Do you have dolly mixtures over there?
I love
Yes.
Dolly mixtures.
Yes, we do. And they're equally as
What's
nasty.
that?
It's sweets made out of licorice.
Although I will, what is it? Jägermeister? I will drink some Jägermeister. I don't know
Same
why.
here.
With some like Red Bull is good.
Oh, fuck no. Ew, no.
No, if you're going to drink
Because
it,
your
drink
mom.
fucking
I
properly.
wouldn't know. It's been like, I probably haven't done it and drink any since college, but I know in terms of like shots, that was one of the few that I could actually handle because I don't like the taste of alcohol at all. So I'm really bad at drinking.
Dulcimer.
I'm rather partial to a tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti.
The question is, what is your least favourite?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the format.
I swear to God, I am going to kill you.
I think if I had to choose, I would choose Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes, I never got the hang of Wednesdays.
And that's a candy?
Oh no, don't be silly.
What's your least favourite candy?
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood the question. I think I would have to go with all of them.
All of them, apart from Tutti Fruities.
Apart from Tutti Frutti. I do like a Tutti Frutti.
You do like a Tutti Frutti.
What a cutie.
Nerdy wants to know if fisherman friends count as candy.
I once sucked on a fisherman's friend.
Did you? Did the fisherman object?
Not at the time,
His,
no.
his friend was very happy.
Oh, my little friend.
I was catch of the day.
Yandere says starbursts. I quite like starbursts.
Oh,
You can get suckers with bees inside of them.
I once gave a starburst to a horse, and it got stuck behind its teeth, and it panicked so.
And how did you solve the problem?
I ran away.
You ran away. You just left a wild horse.
Well,
Wild
it's
is
only a
fucking lovely.
horse.
It was wild when it had the starburst.
It was furious.
Spooky wants to know what the hell candy is. I was being friendly to our Americans, given that having 3 Scots on here is probably not very friendly to Americans.
I
Doc
believe
said-
I believe the Scots call them swedgers.
Swedgers!
Well, they're swedges. Sweets.
Aye, swedgers.
Uncouth barbarians that they are.
Og
I
says
have to go to bed with that.
Yeah.
he wears the mask to bed.
Yeah.
An uncouth
it's horrific.
barbarian.
Sometimes.
You don't wear a pig mask to bed?
I'm a giraffe, you
Actually,
What's
ruffian.
wrong with you? How do you sleep?
Shut up.
How very, very dare you? I have spots.
You have spots. Okay. The chat is very much probably about 50% says black licorice is fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't think there's a sweetie I don't like, so I feel like I should have to sit out this question due to religious grounds.
There must be something you don't like. Do you like nuts?
Yep.
It's nuts
Hey.
candy.
Do you like fruit and nut?
Do you like
Yeah.
Candied
these?
nuts.
Do you like
Yeah.
these nuts?
No,
What about dried
Okay.
fruit, like raisins and stuff?
I like that.
Candy corn, apparently.
Candy
then
corn. Yeah.
I love
definitely
candy corn. What's wrong with people?
No, it dissolves you can feel it dissolving your teeth.
The
If you
fuck's
put it in your
candy
mouth,
corn?
you need a
That's the
filling
part.
straight away.
What the fuck's candy corn when it's at home?
It's an American hard candy, hard sweet.
Ah,
Looks like a sweet corn. It's horrible.
Oh my.
They sell them in Tesco's.
Yeah, candy popcorn.
Ah, dildos for sadists. Fair enough.
Thank you for your super.
popcorn?
Say again?
Is candy corn just popcorn?
Do you know the
No,
candy
no.
popcorn? It's nasty. Tastes like
More
plastic.
smaller.
Horrible. Horrible.
That's horrible. Thank you for your super chat, Godless Scammer, for £2. It says Critical Questions has finally jumped the shark. Are you
You
looking at
fucking
Tusk?
jumped the rails at least.
Who brought a fucking shark?
I don't
I want
like
to talk about
sharks.
sharks. We're talking about sharks. What's the question?
Someone brought one. Fuck's sake, man. But, I'll tell you what, Dave. The worst candy in the world. I'll tell you right now, hands down. Candy fucking starting. End of.
Andy, what?
Candy starting.
Who's Candy Staten?
He was a saxophone player who rose to fame in the 80s and 90s and released an album called Sexuality.
Hey, Jeff. Fuck you.
Sh-
Reese's are
And sh-
awesome.
And she's
Reese's are
responsible
my
for that
favourite.
fucking song Young Hearts Run Free. Fuck no.
Young Hearts. I like that song.
That's her. No. No. Worst candy in the world. There you go.
Young hearts taste better.
That, oh
For
yeah,
fuck's sake.
okay, what about
Marinated.
you know the candy specifically they're
cheers.
singing about in I Want Candy? Can she be my least favourite?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know how to answer that.
Brainbug.
Least favorite candy is
Yeah.
going to have to be the licorice, not necessarily the licorice ropes, but the licorice knots that are just like chewing on little chunks of rubber, like the same consistency of that as the chopped up tires they put in the playground areas. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
You tried those to compare?
Yeah, well, you never tried one. You've gone to the
What's
playground. You
wrong with
never tried
yours?
the tire
Face
chunk.
plant. You just face plant on them.
I think you're trying to make this out like I'm the weird one, and I don't think.
We're all the weird ones here. It's fine. You're in good
I
company.
think there's someone here that's weirder.
I'm not.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doesn't have a wig on or anything.
I once climbed a tree.
Did you?
No,
And fell from
I'm
it
a
and hit
giraffe.
himself in the head.
I just wanted to see what it'd be like to be popular. Popular, you see, is a kind of tree.
Right, did everybody answer?
That was a
You didn't.
She wouldn't have noticed.
See, me and Manda are on the same page.
Manda,
If she doesn't, if she doesn't pull you on,
This is Amanda's. Yeah, I'm just in the corner, staying silent today. I'm good, thanks.
I see Dulcimer is as much of a grammar Nazi as our friend Tusk.
I don't mind
Yeah.
so much the bad language, but I will not stand for poor grammar.
Oh no.
well, me and Etty don't give a shit.
Etty
No.
and I. Etty and
Me and
I.
Etty don't give a shit.
Oh no.
I'm going to go with anything hard. Literally.
No, but it's nice to suck on.
That's what she said.
Wait, anything hard or nice to suck on?
Both.
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 Fair.
Whose
No
dog is
necessarily.
barking?
I hear hyenas.
That's my dog. Sorry,
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh.
that's
Who's
Belle.
got dinner? Who's dinner's delivered?
Is that a line? It looks like a progression. Right, next question.
Wait, Dave.
What?
You know what?
I just answered.
Oh, sorry. Well, I was literally texting you. Oh. It's my fault. Go. It's fine. 2.
Oh, I forgot what. Oh, next question. Right.
Yes.
Question 1586. What is the most obscure thing you've seen a Coke bottle used for?
Well, Tusk. What's your answer?
Like in a video or like in real life. I got extremely both. But
Either
there's
works.
other follow-up questions I need to clarify to what type of activities we're talking about too. 'cause
Right,
there's
okay,
some-
we'll take it. We are talking about obscure activities, not where your
Obscure.
mind's gone.
There is an answer to this. Somebody has a story to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked
Yes.
for Tusk's not here.
A dulcimer?
Hello.
Oh, fuck.
What's your answer to the question?
I once accidentally a Coca-Cola bottle.
You accidentally the Coca-Cola bottle.
I accidentally a Coca-Cola bottle.
And how did that go?
Not well.
Anthony on stream. What a what, are you there? Tatty, save us.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, Christ. You're at me to fucking save you. Christ in a bucket, you're in a bad fucking place, mate. What's the worst thing I've seen? Drinking Pepsi. Yeah, there you go.
Andrew Coke bottle. That's relatively weird. Crafty.
The most obscure thing I've ever seen was when we were kids. We used, after drinking the Coke bottle, of course, you'd have to drink all of the Coke out of it. We'd stamp on it and just walk around with it attached to our shoes because it sounded metallic on pavement, and it made us feel like robots.
Okay, I have a question that's just occurred to me that I have forgotten about. Oh, not a question. Something I've forgotten about for like 30 years. Did anyone else do things with Grolsch bottle tops?
Yeah.
Yeah, break people's feet with them.
Break people's feet with them.
Did you put them on your shoes?
Yeah.
No, I used to stand in folks that did that and break their fucking feet.
Oof.
That sounds horrific. You were horrible, weren't you?
It was quite the craze to have French kicker boots and put gross bottle tops on them if you were a wanker.
Yes, if you followed a certain pop duo, as I remember correctly, it was all the fucking Brossettes that done it.
Was it?
Yes, that was
Didn't
them
know
that
about
started
that.
the craze. Yep, it was them that started the craze.
Did it not make it to Scotland, that craze?
Oh, made it to Scotland, but very briefly.
Very briefly.
Let's just say we put our foot down on it.
Godless Scummer says it involved a pack of Mentos. And then he
not
says,
obscure.
actually, I think it may have involved a certain flat earther who brought a new meaning to live streaming.
Yeah, the streaming warrior.
Manda.
Well, I thought, you said Coke bottle, so I assumed you meant glass. So
Either.
I guess like glass, I'll give an answer for both. Obviously, aluminum would be, used to smoke weed out of, I guess. And glass,
With aluminium bottles.
not, the tin bottles, whatever, the metal ones.
Cans.
Cans, yes.
They're not
Cans.
bottles.
Okay, but they make them. They no, actually they do. They have the shape of it, but it's in. They make them in the metal. I live in Atlanta, right next to the home of Coke. So we have everything Coke here. They're all different shapes and shit.
The
Anyway,
only thing I know about Coke in Atlanta is it gets sunk, and all the Atlanteans turn into mermaids.
I thought Colombia was the home of Coke.
Including Jeff Foxworthy.
I've taken a glass bottle and silvered the inside for decoration. So that's, I guess, it. Not very interesting.
We didn't get glass Coke bottles. We weren't trusted with them. We weren't trusted with them.
I mean, I remember. Oddly enough, it was around the point at which I went to uni, as the point at which all pint glasses went plastic.
So I'm actually surprised that Amanda didn't say this, since she spent so much time out in the Southwest. But for me, it's I've seen people that build walls in Adobe out of it, and that's how they do that's the windows. That provides the light. You see lots of like early 20th century Adobe houses, when everybody got moved out there. Slowly they kind of adjusted to like the Navajo way of life, the Trail of Tears. Everybody came across there and they did what they could to try to adapt what they could pilfer or whatever from wine bottles, but Coke bottles were also a very popular one to stick in the wall and build the bricks up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too.
Hotweight Rick says, I've been on the internet for over 25 years. I've seen a lot of weird shit. With Coke bottles?
Yeah.
With
Jeez.
everything.
Up the butt.
Well, yeah,
That's
I was
not
going to go there.
obscure.
But he told me I couldn't talk about that. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
Pandas.
Pandas?
Well, you could also like you could
Pandas
take
can
Jeff's
fuck
idea and
off.
add the Minto to it, and then up the butt, and
That sounds lethal.
Wait, don't do it anyway. Don't do it anyway.
That sounds lethal.
Add a Minto to it first.
It was hell of a fucking colonic, though.
he wouldn't walk right the next day for sure.
Okay, hell, you'd be rafting for a week.
It's when it comes out your nose you got to worry.
Ben wants to know how this became
It's been
about.
the first time you
butthole
said
picking.
that.
It just naturally does. It always does.
Yeah.
Buttholes or
Sporrans do
dildos,
that.
it's a thing.
There's also a commercial where a small kid uses 2 Coke cans to stand on so he can reach the Pepsi button on the vending machine. That's quite funny.
Clever fucking kid.
Well, like Crafty was talking about, there used to be a video about kids using Coke bottle, like plastic Coke bottles, and the plastic 6-pack holders to make sandals out of in the desert.
I'd well believe it. Like what we used to do, either with the Coke cans or with the Coke plastic bottles, we'd empty them, obviously, because you don't waste shit. Okay, you don't waste shit. We'd empty it, and then we'd stand on it in a certain way that would wrap around your foot and just attach to your shoe.
Yes! Yes!
Cheese knows.
Yes, we
Cheese
did
knows.
that! We did that! That was amazing! You could skid for miles across the playground.
And it would make
It
you
was
sound when
genius.
you walked, and when you walked, you'd sound like a robot.
Oh, that was genius. I feel the urge to do that.
I
If
remember.
we do it, we need to see it.
I remember we smashed
Yes.
cans. We'd smash cans because we'd take them in and trade them for money. We go collect cans along the side of the road and stuff to get money for candy. But when we try to smash them down because you want to get as many as you can in the machine, and you get them stuck on your feet, and sometimes it'd be hard to get them off. It's probably the same kind of thing.
Yes, but we did it purposely for that reason. And then usually our mothers would have to take the cans off or the bottles off. Because we couldn't be arsed.
Because you couldn't be asked. Cheese!
Apart from the obvious Coke bottle in an uncomfortable place, I did go to a wedding
you
where
doing
they
sniffing
used
it in?
what?
It wouldn't be
I
doing
went to a
sniffing it
wedding where
anyway.
I wouldn't sniff it. You wouldn't sniff it. That's a completely different video on the internet. Even filthier than what was going on in the first place. I went to a wedding. They drunk the couple, and Emma, if you ever see this, I'm sorry. The couple had decided they wanted Coca-Cola bottles as lights ornaments around the outside of their dance area. So they drunk maybe 300 bottles of Coke and put lights in them, and then a cork, and then put them in a string. So they decorated the outside of the dance area. That's the weird, apart from the obvious uncomfortableness.
So they drank 300 bottles of Coke, got to their wedding day, and they couldn't fit their fucking suits and clothes and shit because they fucking drank 300 bottles of Coke.
It wasn't quite. It was a nice idea. Oh,
That's a metal bottle. That's metal. So
We don't have them.
told you. Yeah.
Oh, we don't go to them.
They seem like much more effective dildos.
I will.
Oh, it'd be cracking as a fucking chip, man.
Which is
And
probably
that's
why we haven't got
can't
them.
have nice things.
Yes, this is exactly why we can't have nice things. Because of Paddy and Tusk.
mainly Tatty.
Mainly Tatty. Nice. Etty!
Uh, I used to put it on my wheel so it sounded like I had a motorbike. Because
You don't use card for that.
No, I used a plastic bottle.
I did that from
And
time to
then-
time.
And when I was in a wheelchair, I did it to 2 of my wheels because I was hardcore.
You didn't have to push yourself, did you?
No,
How long were you in a wheelchair for?
only like a month or something. Because I broke my leg and my cast was up to my hip, and because it was so like heavily set, I could not lift it for the first while. Like I literally could not pick my leg up because it was so heavy. So they were like, "You're not allowed to move it anyway, so you just sit in this chair." And I'm like, "Yay!" Well, it wasn't fun entirely, but I enjoyed putting the plastic bottles in it and forcing my dad to push me around.
Dulcimer,
Nice.
are you on a yoga ball?
No, I'm bouncing in sympathy, darling.
In fairness, Dulcimer has been trolling the chat for how fucking long? Did anyone believe that he wouldn't troll the stream as well?
I don't know what you're talking about, young lady.
Of
This
course
is
you
my first
don't.
time ever here.
Never seen the
Innocent
show.
giraffe. Dulcimer's an innocent giraffe.
I'm a pretty.
Very pretty giraffe. Lovely blue hair.
I'm innocent of all charges, Your Honour.
Whose fucking idea was this? Oh my god.
I had absolutely nothing to do with this.
Did you know about it?
I cannot confirm nor deny my knowledge on the matter.
I answer to no man.
Eddie
He
is
spent all day
dead.
looking for it. Speaking of coke ads, look up the Smack the Pony window cleaner. That's
No.
quite a good advert. Right, next question. Question 1587.
Hold on, that's only 3.
Well, I'm to question number 1.
Yes. Did I
We did
fall
question
asleep?
number 1
How
about
long
2
have I
years.
been here?
Almost 2 years.
Oh no.
I've not been here
for
that
years.
long. Fuck, have I been asleep all that time? Jesus, fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Damn,
was
God,
really
you
a hangover.
snore.
I've missed the migration. Oh
Migration.
Migration. The great giraffe migration.
no. It's no laughing
South
matter,
America.
you know. It's no laughing matter. I booked
Yes, it is.
months ago. Months.
You'll get the next one.
I've lost my deposit and everything.
You have
Yeah,
to pay
Dave,
for the
did you
migration.
answer that question, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Question. Question 1587. You meet God. He
Hello,
gives
God.
you he gives you one chance to ask him anything. But it has to be a question that answers yes or no. What question will you ask God?
Have you ever seen a lion take a shit on a tortoise?
He will answer yes.
Oh no, that wasn't my real question. I'm not going to waste my question.
Wait, are you speaking for God or are you God?
No, I just know that if Dulcimer has seen it, then God must have seen it. It's an
Okay,
inference.
that's okay. That's sound reasoning. I'm with you.
I'm happy to answer for God as well. He's just arrived in the chat, conveniently timed.
Ah, God, the good one is actually in the chat.
Yes.
We're all looking.
Hello,
Man, the
God.
legend.
Hello.
Crafty.
Oh no.
Lovely to see you.
As much as I'd love to give a funny answer, the only question that I would have if a God exists and if I got the chance to meet such a thing is,
That wasn't your internet, Sandy. I buffered too.
yeah, is it buffering?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't want you to get too far into what you were saying there. If it's still buffering for everybody.
This is the last night I'm spending without fiber broadband, so yay!
Good for me.
Yeah. So if
It might have been,
ever-
I thought it was me until someone in the chat said something, but you got
okay, if I ever got a chance to meet such a being, I would ask it: could you be any less of a cunt, please?
Oh, that's an easy
That's a
one.
yes
Yeah,
or no
that
answer.
would also be yes. That would obviously be a yes. It could be much less of a cunt.
Can I spitball off of Crafties?
Sure.
Ooh. Can we watch?
So there was the could you, and now it's like the can you now be less of a cunt?
I think
No.
you mean, will you, darling?
I forgot I wasn't muted. Sorry, that really caught me out.
Cheese.
Huh?
Oh, if I
what's
met
wrong?
God, if I met God, yes or no question, what would that be? Boozer 10 minutes, my round.
It's not a very good question.
That's a great question. Would God come for a pint with me? I would like to think yes.
Why?
Why not? It's God.
He hopes to be able to
She
get
might
more
be
questions.
Very busy.
I wouldn't want to have a
Just-
pint with an evil monster.
Would you have gone for a pint with Hitler?
What? Ho, 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 ho,
No.
ho, ho,
Asking
ho, ho, ho,
questions.
ho, 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 ho. Rewind, rewind. You wouldn't go for a pint with an evil monster.
Tusk would
You've
be
not
very
gotten to
happy
that
about
stage
that.
yet.
Well, you've just no fun on it yet.
Oh. Wow.
Probably.
Ow. Oh no.
I
The nail varnish everywhere.
if God existed, he would know exactly where I stand on things, and I
Your
think
feet.
the least he could do is have a
On
pint
the
with me.
floor. On the floor, that's where he fucking stands. Come on, you fuck, man. It's not that hard. I could do theology.
Doesn't. This God stands on the floor.
On
About
a
6
fucking cloud.
6 inches above the floor.
Assuming
says-
God stands.
Genius.
Yeah. Simon says, did Jesus masturbate into the hanky of Turin?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ox says, if I met God, I'd kick him in the nuts and ask him what the fuck. He'd say yes. David Melbourne says, I would ask God who has the best pizza.
Pizza on pineapple.
Well, it wouldn't be Tusk anyway, because Tusk can't make pizza.
No, not capable.
And Dulcimer can't say anything because Tusk isn't here.
God, loose,
I
man.
mean, Tusk believes that lobster resides on pizza. So, yeah, it wouldn't be Tusk. It would definitely not be Tusk.
I like the sound of this Tusk chappy. I'd like to meet him.
Do
Of
you-
course we do.
None of you
Nobody
people
says-
over there can make pizza. Okay, just saying. Right, Brian?
Sorry?
Greenbug. You all.
I'm saying Chicago style pizza is my favorite.
Oh
pizza.
yeah, that's true. You actually no, never
Okay.
mind. You don't count either.
I like pizza.
I like it deep.
Pizza.
I'm paying for toppings. I don't want a bunch of bread. Give me my
Here.
toppings.
Oh, okay, good. Because no, the best pizza is definitely New York pizza. But I mean, every time I've seen like Dave
We're
or
gonna have
Rob
to talk
or
about this
Sewell try to
sometime.
show us pizza from the UK, for example, it's disgusting. What you guys call pizza is not pizza. No.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
And the
because we call
American
things
whole
right.
generalization
no, but
of
the
entire
Americans would know.
UK.
The Americans would know because they invented it.
Yeah.
What?
Ask any
Not
Italian.
Italians. It was
Didn't
not
we
the
invent-
Italians.
No, we just perfected it. It's fine.
Didn't we invent what is modernly considered the taco too? It's like way different from
Yeah.
what like the hard shell taco.
Yeah, the hard shell
And,
taco doesn't exist in Mexico.
Yeah.
There's a few things.
They do. They're called stale tacos.
Well, if we're good for anything, it's making food that tastes good and is really bad for you. We'll deep fry anything.
Yeah. I love Nerdy Rodin says American style pizza, moist and microwaved.
Ew, I don't
Yeah,
like
we
microwave
That sounds
pizza.
about right.
But you have to eat the pizza the next morning, and you're supposed to eat it cold for breakfast on the Saturday after you have pizza on Friday night. That's the
Yeah,
way you
apparently
do
it
it
is
in
a
America.
crime.
Pizza from the
you
It is
just
a
UK.
crime
eat the
to
whole
throw out
fucking
pizza.
thing.
Two things
It
here.
is.
Pizza from the UK is bloody awesome, says Phoebe J. Rose. And Spooky says pizza requires corn.
Yeah,
God.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand the idea of leftovers.
Yeah?
Can someone
you always
explain
buy
that?
more pizza than you need. If I get
No.
if we want a pizza, we buy
You
three.
should.
How many
Our
brothers and
pizzas are
sisters did you
huge.
have, Crafty?
Huh?
How many
Should
brothers
have-
and sisters?
I have one sister.
Oh, really?
What?
You should,
Oh,
you
because
should override the
my-
pizza.
my dad was
I-
always like, "What's leftovers?" Because he had so many brothers and sisters,
No.
they had to fight for the food.
No, that's the thing. Like, well, I grew up with all my cousins around me, so if you didn't eat, what was on the table, there was nothing left on the table. Nothing went to waste. There was no such thing in our family as leftovers. There was just no such thing. You'd never have the same meal twice because it'd be gone that day.
No. You never had leftovers. You just had tomorrow morning's fucking breakfast.
Yeah, you'd never stop eating until it was all gone.
Yep. Otherwise, you would have it for tomorrow morning's breakfast, and fuck that.
Dave,
Right.
your answer?
No,
I
loads of
like-
people have not answered yet.
I like grass and leaves.
What was the
Russell.
question?
Let me do the chat first. Nerdy says, "Dear God, is there a way I can destroy you?"
Oh,
Scammer says, "I'd ask God if Tusk can have a dragon." He'd answer no.
nope. Hashtag no dragon for Tusk.
Phoebe said, I would ask God, why do you allow so many people to have so many different religions, such as why don't you disprove why these people are wrong in the religions they follow?
Can I answer for God?
Sure.
No.
Simon says, do you blame yourself for being an absent father?
Oh.
And where's the child support?
Yeah. You let him live with him later. Tatty!
What's your name?
If there was a... What would you ask God?
Why?
Yeah.
Did it say yes?
Yeah, why? Either that or a pint of whiskey or a pint of vodka.
See, that's still an or question.
Yeah, but the correct answer is yes.
Yes.
No, it's to figure out whether or not it's God or a demon, because it might be a demon pretending to be God. So if he says a pint of whiskey, it's God.
If he says it's a pint of whiskey, he's fucking buying.
I would maybe say then if Tusk is not allowed a dragon, may I have one? And he's not allowed to pet it or touch it or anything?
God would say yes.
Oh.
Oh.
And
hey, wait a minute. They're getting dragons. And I can only ask for one thing.
Yes.
A sex swing.
Phoebe says, God, can I have your autograph? Brainbug.
I just want spider powers. God, can I have spider powers? That's cool. I'll go with that.
He would say 100% yes.
Everybody else is getting yeses from God, so he's feeling generous.
When did it turn into wishes?
God is all of a sudden a genie.
Because it's yes or no.
Now we have 3 wishes.
You start granting them the one that became the problem.
Brainless says hashtag bag dragon for Etty.
Bad dragon.
Actually, well, if not making wishes, but seriously, if I could ask one thing, it'd probably be, are you actually actively manipulating the chain of events in the world?
Oh, that good one.
Yeah. I can't answer that.
Yeah,
well, I can. No.
That's the only thing that matters to me about a God. If not, then fuck off. But if you are, then I got a lot of things I want to talk to you about.
Okay, and if the answer is yes to that, then I want my question to be, can I now have a sex swing despite Tusk's wishes?
Well, I think God would say yes.
I think when Tusk gets to 300 and you get to 100, that we should all chip together and get you the sex swing.
Well,
yeah, and a sex roundabout and a sex slide.
When Tusk gets to 200, he has agreed to have another live stream.
He has. You going to come to that?
Not that he's here to complain about that.
No, he's not. We can get him to agree to anything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dulcimer would encourage him.
Yeah.
Well, I can't speak for this Tusk chappie, but I'm pretty sure he would say, fuck off.
Dulcimer, that's not becoming of you.
Well, given what I've heard about him so far, he seems a bit of a lout.
Thank you for your super chat of £2, God. It says, back off with all these questions, for fuck's sake.
We want answers, buddy. Come on, out with it.
Ox, no. Even if Tusk goes to America, he's still not getting a dragon. No dragons for Tusk.
Jeff says, I'd ask God, did he really have to create Trumpanzees? Yes. Manda.
Yeah, God, what the fuck about pandas? I need to know.
Not the fuck about pandas.
Yeah.
Manda.
Either do you exist or is there an afterlife, I guess.
See, if do you exist doesn't seem like a good question if you're talking to him.
That seems like
no.
rather
I don't know.
If there's someone stood in front of you, asking them whether or not they exist seems...
Yeah, it could be an illusion and they can't lie. I don't know.
Dulcimer?
The rules.
I've met some people when they say, "Have you met my friend?" It's always a good idea to ask if they're next to them at the time. Just because you can see them doesn't mean they exist.
Yes, but you're not asking the actual person. You're asking the friend.
See, I think any question to a god that doesn't revolve around him being a total fucking asshole. No offense, God the good one, you're cool.
He's a good one.
Yeah, I think it'd be a wasted opportunity to explain that not everyone likes you. You're a prick if you do exist. You know?
Yeah.
It's a wasted opportunity.
Why does cancer exist? That's what I would ask.
You can't ask a why question. You can only ask a yes or
Well,
no.
that's right. Yes or no
Well, you
question. That's
just be
fucking
like-
stupid.
If I asked a why question, this question would go on for hours.
Fine.
Why is the question?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why would
Yeah.
you not give me the opportunity to answer anything but yes or no questions?
Yeah.
That's not a yes or no.
God.
It's just
But if he just goes yes, I'm like, well, fuck you,
Ah!
yes, and then
Can you?
spit in his eye.
The question is, can you be defeated?
well, that what Nerdy said. How do you defeat you? Or can you? Oh, something like that. I've forgotten. Damn it! Ages ago. You all talked over it.
That Satan chap he tried, but he failed quite badly.
I will ask. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No. He would answer no.
He would not. He would answer yes.
He would answer
He
no.
He would
say-
smite you.
With ham.
He would smite
No,
you.
the answer is no.
He would say,
You come to the U.S. I'm gonna take you to Giordano's, and we're gonna talk about pizza.
We're going to talk about pizza. Very good. Right, next question. Question 1588. What is the hardest you have bonked your head?
Oh,
Bumped or bonked?
Bonked.
the hardest I've ever hit.
Okay.
The hardest I've ever hit my head was I was helping with some construction work on the farm a couple of years ago, and whatever way I moved, there was a beam had been placed there because I was holding something down, and so when I stood up, whatever way I hit the beam, split my head wide open.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was fun.
I
Dulcimer.
have two stories.
Oh, go on, Etty.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Carry on.
It's all right. Etty's going. now.
Etty, can
Oh
you
my
go
God.
into the next room and slap that fucker in the head, please?
No.
I'm joking. I'm
It,
joking.
it was a question, not an instruction.
I mean, I can, and I will once you turn the cam off, so that there's no evidence, my love.
That's not an incentive for him to turn the camera off.
Well, my first
I'm a
one
little
was,
peach.
nobody cares about your little peachiness. You
I
bad
bruise,
giraffe.
I bruise very easily.
Peach giraffe.
You bad giraffe. Naughty.
Etty, what are your two stories?
Oh, and one of my story was, you know the really old sort of cabinets that had the pulley down thing with all the liquor in it, but it was like the entire wall. Is it a was it a Veronica set? What's it?
No
Touch-
clue.
You know what it is. It's the big long thing.
Oi.
My
Hey.
penis.
No.
Family show.
So it was
Since when?
My family penis.
no.
Family sized.
I don't know what it's called, but it's like a massive like cabinet that goes on the side, and it's really heavy.
Oh, I know.
What?
It's called a massive cabinet.
Right, okay.
Helpful,
The
thank you.
massive cabinet. And that wasn't bolted to the wall, and I leant on it and it fell on top of me, and I got lots of glass in my head. And the other time was when I was at Taekwondo. I pushed the door very hard and it swung back, hit me in the head, and knocked me out.
Ow.
So,
Ouch.
one of like the few times I was knocked out by myself again in
So far.
Taekwondo. Well, so
far.
far, yes. I did also hit my knee myself in the face and knocked myself out too during a tournament. So that's maybe
impressive.
3 stories. So yeah, all of it was all my own fault. Never. Apart from I was a child when I got the glass in my head.
Fair enough. I have so many questions and so many people who got answers. God says, I once knocked myself out. I don't know how hard it was because I was asleep for a while. Dave Mills.
I have
Go
a
on.
question. I have a question. If you're asleep when you knock yourself out, do you come out of unconsciousness while you're still asleep, or do we have to wait till you wake up to see if you're still unconscious?
Yes. David Melbourne said, I fell off some bleachers about the same spot, landing on my head, and it knocked me out. Clockwork Rex, I bumped my head so hard in a car crash that I died for 4 minutes when I was 6 years old.
Oh no.
Brainless Steel, working as an electrician on an old farm. Power went out. Run to turn the power. I'm tall, so bumped my head on a wooden beam. Oh, you just reminded me of something that really hurt. Spooky says, I cycled into a railway bridge and smacked my head. Everything went white for a few seconds. The bridge was fine. Glad to know the bridge was fine.
That makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it?
It
You went
does.
home and slept well that night.
Dulcimer!
Well, there are very few low ceilings on the Serengeti. But I once heard the story of a young man who was playing a game called football dodgeball.
What's
Well,
football
it
dodgeball?
It's like dodgeball, but football.
Fair enough.
And he had got all his friends into a corner and he said, ha ha ha, I have you now, stood on the ball, flipped over backwards and fractured his skull on the gym floor and spent 3 weeks in hospital. Like,
How did your friends react?
they weren't my friends.
How did his friends react?
I think they kicked him.
Be about right.
Cheese.
On the mute. My mum, when I was a teenager, which was some time ago, my mum was having the and you probably all remember them, the horrible moon, like half moon shapes in ceilings. She was having that done in the house, and the guy had like a small bit of scaffolding. I had no idea it was there. Ran into it, and then that knocked me on my ass.
Are you talking about Artex?
Yes.
Oh, you
Yes.
utter pleb.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hey, he ended up
Yes.
getting plastered. It's all right.
Yes. It was bad. It was bad for so many reasons. It was awful.
Did you have fake brickwork around your fireplace too?
No, we had real bricks in.
Oh, even
Brick
worse.
But that's fake
It
bricks
was
in
just-
that photo.
It was just a guy doing this for like 4 days. Like,
Tatty.
Wasn't me. What?
It was.
Oh, Christ. Are you talking about the time I've hit my head or someone's hit my head? I'd like that clarification first off. Does it have to be self-inflicted?
No, it can be inflicted by someone else. A cricket bat works.
Well, in that case, it was when a half brick hit me.
A half brick hit you. Was the half brick sent intentionally?
It was sent intentionally towards the people I was with.
Did you hear the cry, young team, Yabas, just before?
Funny enough, not so much young team, it was mere, hun bastards.
Oh, in that case, it's perfectly fine.
Oh no.
I would like to say that this fucking wig is coming a very close second to fracturing one's skull.
Well, we've only got another 2 hours to go, so I hope you can keep it up.
If I pass out, you will understand. It's fucking hot in here.
To die.
No, you don't want the smell of a giraffe corpse. No.
Just chop it up and eat it. Tusk's an excellent chef.
Yeah.
Tusk's a prick.
Ox,
Does he cook giraffes?
He really is.
He would.
And I think that's the only thing that I've agreed with you tonight on.
Ox said, I got hit by a Ferris wheel seat, knocked me on my knees, chipped the paint on the seat. Quite impressive. Wuhan, I was in a marching band in the middle of performance. I fell backwards and hit my head and blacked out. Apparently my clarinet mouthpiece gave me a bloody lip. Steve says, I think for me it would be when I was 10, trying to find a bouncy ball under a chest of drawers. I bashed my head coming up from under it and cut soaked through a terry nappy on the way to A&E. A lot of blood.
Oh.
Manda.
Your scalp bleeds a lot, man.
It does.
Yeah.
The uneven bars. I was doing this move where you're facing away from the bottom bar, but and you're on the top bar, and you swing backwards and you let go and you flip over, and you're supposed to land in a handstand on the bottom bars. Except my hands missed, so I hit my head on the bars, so that all that momentum coming down from the flip and it
Ouch.
hurt myself real bad.
Yeah.
What was that?
Nothing.
That's a very odd sounding vibrator.
So that's the alarm to charge it.
That was Totoro.
Maybe.
Rainbow!
I don't know what brand it was. Whoever makes a Black Mamba.
The hardest I've ever hit my head was so in the town I grew up in. There were these the creek ran through these tunnels that went under the highway, and on the far side they dropped off, and there's like maybe a 20-foot drop down into a pool down below, but you had to be really precise or you would bash your head jumping down between the rocks and sticks and branches and everything going across there. So I was not as careful as I should have been and smacked my head. And it's really fun doing that and then hitting some water to finish it off. So you got to try to swim back up and swim back to the shore.
Ouch. Jesus.
That sounds evil. I literally cannot think. I cannot narrow it down to one. I have cracked my head so many times.
Explains a lot, Dave. Yes.
I mean, I think the one that left me with the largest. See, I say it, right. I've been to hospital multiple times with it, but the one that sticks out, probably because it's more recent, and my memory of the ones before is limited to I know they happened. Is we were building a roof, so we had the bit of support we had a piece of angle iron like that at exactly 6 foot, and I'm 6'2", and I just went straight into the end with the angle there.
Oof.
And that just came. Other than that, the worst. Do you know what the worst thing I do on a regular basis? Our bedrooms are ceilings. I get out of bed and smash my head on the ceiling.
Mm.
You go from awake to unconscious.
Stop sleeping in that fucking bouncy ball then, fuck's sake.
Just one bouncy ball. Right.
Now my head hurts thinking about all of this. I'm like, ouchie.
Well, don't drink.
We'll have the next question.
It was probably the nail varnish, to be fair.
You need more nail varnish.
More nail varnish.
Question 1589. Are sporrans really just an overt display of sexual energy?
Yes. And it attracts me.
I don't know, but would you like to stroke me?
Tatty, I do not consent to stroking your sporran.
Okay, how's it with my
Thank you
cock?
for asking me first. Your cock? That's a different story.
Jesus Christ.
That's a maybe if you say thank you. And if it's actually a chicken. But if you're talking about your penis, no thanks.
Well done.
Oh, fantastic.
Dulcimer.
No.
No, that's your answer.
What?
Are sporrans really just overt displays of sexual energy?
What the fuck is a sporran?
You do know you're saying foreign while you're sitting in Scotland.
Sporran. It sounds like a disease. I know I have the sporran.
It is. It's spread across Scotland like wildfire.
I have third-degree sporran.
Phoebe says yes, and women should have sporrans on their kilts as well.
Front and back.
Front and back.
Wait, is it not just called a furry
Women
purse
get
if a
twice as
woman
many
has a-
sporrans.
Sporran.
A badger handbag, as Billy Connolly calls it.
I saw a badger once.
Did you? Did it have
Did
a
it have a
sporran?
handbag?
I didn't get close enough to check.
Oh, bugger.
What's a sporran?
apparently-
Sporran is a
Wait,
Scottish
appar-
bum bag.
It's very. I've never heard
Fanny
it
pack,
described as
whatever
that.
you want to call
Oh,
it.
no.
Then what on earth would a badger do with a sporran?
I
Keep
don't
his
want to
sandwiches in
know.
it.
To keep his nuts warm.
No,
No, that's squirrels.
to keep his sandwiches is a good answer. I like that one.
It's to hide its raging hard on.
Never, never, never hide your hard on.
I don't.
It's
need
a
to
thing of
flaunt
beauty
it.
to be displayed for all the world to see.
If you never hide it, you can never have any fun.
That is, yeah, hiding it is actually toxic. It is meant to be displayed. That's why it swells up. Come on, people.
Toxic
if you think,
masculinity
if
for
if
hiding
you have
hard-ons.
if you have perhaps a runny nose, no one bats an eyelid when you blow it. But if you have a stiffy and you have to get your cock snotters out, oh my God, so many people just complain. It's a natural function.
As
To be fair, you can't control a sneeze.
no, well, to be fair, in both scenarios, someone's really upset when you wipe it on their jumper.
Yes. Just wait, have a sporran.
I think
Turtle
we
moves-
broke cheese.
Oh,
Well, did you know that a giraffe's penis is almost 40 inches long?
I thought he was going to say feet then.
You don't have feet on your penis. What's wrong with you, man?
Giraffe's feet are 40 inches long.
No, you're all silly, silly people. I'm not sure I want to play anymore.
Just... Turtle says sporran is just a man bag. A kilt fanny pack. Crafty.
You said funny.
I already
You
said,
said
yeah. It's basically like a Scottish bum bag, and anyone that wears a bum bag or a fanny pack is desperate for attention around the nether regions.
I've never been to Holland.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense because I believe Brainless Steel is from Holland and he's a penis.
Do you have?
Brainless Sporran.
oh. Oh no. Oh dear.
Didn't see.
Oh no.
Tatty, have you got many sporrans?
I've got 2 day sporrans and a evening or night sporran, aye.
What's the
A dress
difference?
sporran. Well, one's a dress sporran and one's not. The dress sporran is what you're probably thinking of as a sporran, the one that's actually kind of like hairy and shit. Your day sporran's just like a sporran but without the hair, it's just plain leather.
Fair enough. Amanda.
There is actually fucking etiquette to sporrans and when to wear them and what have you, believe it or not.
Oh, there has to be. There's etiquette for everything.
No, aye.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all I'll answer. I don't know enough about, yeah. Anything in
Speaking
that
of
area,
etiquette.
it just drawing
Jeez.
attention.
I think any man who, as long as he's caught the badger by himself and wrestled it with his own two hands, then displaying it in front of his penis is almost certainly a display of sexual energy.
Depends what you did to the badger first.
Unless he's still alive, and then he's just a pervert.
Energy or desperation?
Oh. Long cold
Yes.
nights in Scotland. Not that many ladies around.
Aye.
Right.
When the sheep are all tucked up.
Yeah, the sheep go to bed about 10 p.m. when the sun goes down. That's when the badgers come out, and that's when they're in trouble.
Yeah. And trust a Welshman, I know that.
Right, next question. Question 1590. You have a button that will dump one streamer that you watch onto I'm a Celebrity. Would you press it?
Yeah. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
What? If she would what?
Cheese?
Tatty. Yes, I would press it. I would love to see Tatty on I'm a Celebrity. I don't think the celebrities are ready for it, and it would be the funniest thing on TV.
You don't get to pick the streamer. It's one of the. It's
No, it has to be Tatty. Otherwise, I'm not playing.
It might be Tatty.
As long
And
as I
he's
can
a
take some
streamer.
whiskey.
He is a streamer. He would be in the pool. There is a chance it would be Tatty.
I'm definitely a steamer. Done a bit of streamer.
You're definitely a streamer.
Could I just put Dulcimer in the wild?
They'd
I
spit
fear
him
it-
back.
Sandy says, "What is I'm a Celebrity? Do you have Fear Factor, or what would Americans equivalent?"
Beat.
I don't know what the American version of I'm a Celebrity. I'm a Celebrity is basically where you get a load of celebrities, you dump them in a rainforest for about like 2 months and laugh at them while they do really,
moan at
really
getting fed.
ridiculous, nasty fucking trials. So I think like one of them they had to eat kangaroo penis. Like it's just so ridiculous. I would do it if I could choose the streamer. And it would have to be Cunty McCunface from last night we were talking about.
It has
But
to be a
that's all I'm
streamer.
gonna say.
Wait, it has to be a streamer you watch. It was specified in the question.
No, it was. What?
Yes, it was. One streamer you watch.
One stream you watch.
Unfortunately, I do sometimes.
You
Because
would
I'm
admit that. You would admit that just so he was in the pool.
Yes, because I'm referred to sometimes on Cunty McCunface's streams. So if it was Cunty McCunface, then yes, I would definitely do it.
I've never mentioned you once in a fucking stream.
The other Cunty McCunface.
Oh,
I don't think Tusk's ever mentioned you either. That's a lie.
No, the
He has.
other one.
I didn't do anything.
Nerdy says, I'm pressing it in the hope that Dave goes on the show. Vivi says, you watch me stream. You could have me on that. Yes. Someone else picked Tusk. Somebody.
Yes. Tusk and I'm a Celebrity would be hilarious.
I've missed it.
I kind of feel like Phoebe offered herself onto the show, so can we just send her?
Just send her. No, because otherwise you don't have the fun of the button. Someone could
But
be sat
she
there right
said
now, press the
you
button,
could
and
have
Dulcimer just
me.
vanishes.
I'd be okay with that.
They'd be okay with that.
And
They'd
yes,
probably eat-
Nintendo, it is Stella with a straw.
Dulcimer!
Yes, hello.
Would you press the button?
What button?
The button
Oh,
to
for
dump a
that.
streamer in I'm a Celebrity.
To do what?
Dump a streamer that you watch into I'm a Celebrity.
To take a dump in a stream?
While watching I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah.
Etty, about that hitting about the head.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Hang on. Hang on.
Do it.
I'm just expecting a projectile fucking object.
I know.
It's not funny.
Is
you know.
that a red dot between that fucking giraffe's eyes there?
No! Oh! Ha, missed. You don't get a second chance. Fuck off.
Yes, you do. And a third, and a fourth, and any amount of chances that Etty wants.
She's got a mask. Oh, I love it.
Get away, you ruffian! you absolute hooligan. You're on an absolute shower.
Oh my god. Oh,
Etty is now my hero.
yes.
You're-
My
you're-
cheeks
you're-
hurt.
You're very bad people.
I cannot confirm nor deny beating anybody up with a knitted penis.
It definitely didn't look like you. I think someone broke in.
So
Yeah.
what?
I
could
think it was
never
a
prove it was you.
phantom, but that phantom is now my hero.
Commoners.
Commoners. So the question: would you press the button, not who? I would press the button, but for YouTube fucks to have to fight over who.
Oh man.
No. Dulcimer! I could ask him the question again.
Moped, fantastic.
Would you press a button to send one streamer that you watch into I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here?
I'm sorry. I think I may have a concussion.
Is that a cock cushion?
I've been beaten with a penis.
I didn't say that at all.
You've been beating your penis, you dirty bastard. You.
I don't have a penis. I'm a lady.
Or
Tatty,
someone else's
Have
penis.
penises.
Yeah, wasn't it me?
I would
Oh,
press
that
the
Little
button.
Britain vibes all over it.
I would
know,
press
yeah.
the button.
I'm a lady.
If Etty would fuck off.
I
If
think
she'd
that's mean.
explode into a million tiny pieces.
Tatty!
I wonder why.
Yes.
Yes, you would. Or yes, you're still acknowledging me.
I at this moment in time, I am acknowledging you. I have one question. Does the button say "Do not press"?
Sure.
Press.
In that case, I'll press it.
Got an answer out of Dulcimer too.
Yes. Tricked an answer out of him.
Right. Next, what are we up to? We have got 3 more questions.
Oh, good.
Would you?
Hopefully we can get through the next one quickly though.
Well, we will after you answer it, aye.
Challenge accepted.
Question 1591. Why should owning dragons be illegal?
It's only illegal if you're Tusk.
It's only illegal if it does. Other than that, they should be perfectly legal.
Yeah. As long as Tusk doesn't get one or is able to go anywhere near one because it's Tusk. Tusk doesn't get one. No dragons for Tusk.
I think Dulcimer would agree with you.
I think
Yeah.
Dulcimer's about to break character.
Etty?
I if it makes Dulcimer break character, that's why.
Right, you cheating bastard. Like, every fucking time you ask a question and somebody answers it, you fucking change it and you keep changing it until you get the answer you wanted. Right, and it's fucked, right? And then you answer the question, say, no, I'm not accepting that answer because I've changed the fucking question. Well, stick your fucking question up your arse, mate. You said any pet, and I said fucking dragon. It's fucking dragon, and that's an answer.
You paid attention at the start of the thing. It asked, could they be mythical animals? And the answer was no.
No. That's a fucking lie, and you know it.
Dragons aren't mythical.
You never said once it can't be a mythical creature. So don't fucking lie. You said any pet, and I originally said phoenix. You said phoenixes aren't real. Phoenixes? Yeah, fucking you try drinking Stella through a straw and then say phoenixes.
That's grand.
Oh, that's the best line yet. Stella through a straw. Fuck you, Bentley.
You've no fucking idea how hot and awkward it is in this bastard mask.
Oh, wait. Like you didn't realise how hot and awkward it was for me to be on screen with my mask on for like 2 hours?
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. And this sounds like a you problem.
Right. Now,
Build the bridge, get over it.
Dave and I have spoken about this at length in the past, in the comments and in live chat. You don't just get to parachute new clauses into the question. You ask the question, answer the fucking question. Fucking dragon.
But it's alright because it says here that the dragons are going to be own dragons is legal.
I'm back in character now. You can stick your fucking question and you can stick your fucking dragon right up your ass.
I thought it was should owning dragons be illegal. I didn't know.
In that case, no, absolutely not.
Why should owning dragons?
But the biggest dragon for Tusk.
Yeah, why should owning dragons be illegal? Because Tusk is not allowed to have one.
Yeah.
Don't make me break character again.
Go for it. Bring the rant.
Wait there. Tatty.
Listen to me. Why should it because it should be legal because at that point we'd be in danger of being overrun by Targaryens, and I can't be arsed with that shit.
You fucking what?
Speaking of,
what the effing fuck is that?
Targaryen are Game of Thrones pish, man.
Oh, good God, no. That's Hobbit porn. No.
Exactly. Well, Hobbit porn I can get down with, man. Hairy feet, oh yeah.
Oh, you're a sick and strange little man.
Doc says it's not illegal to own dragons in Iowa. That's why I don't shovel snow. And Nerdy says, I agree everyone should be able to own a dragon apart from Tusk.
Agreed.
Well, fuck you.
And Brainless Steel says, why should owning dragons be illegal? Just to annoy Tusk.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you too.
Agreed.
Why does Dulcimer take this so badly?
Yeah, Dulcimer has nothing to do with this. This is a Tusk problem.
Well, I don't know how to break this, but I'm not really Dulcimer. I'm Tusk in a mask. Putting on a very silly and unconvincing voice.
And yet...
And I'm fucking dying inside of this fucking mask, and this stupid wig is crushing my head. So ask some decent fucking questions!
Kind of fucking prat.
Jeez!
I think it's a trick question. I think it's a trick question because I don't believe a dragon would ever allow itself to become property in the first place. So it's just a made up. It's just a made up.
I mean, you're very right. Which, oddly enough, solves the original question. Because he could never have had a pet dragon.
It would never allow. It wouldn't be subservient.
Yeah,
a dragon is not a slave.
Pet lions and tigers are allowing themselves to be pets? Or
they're not pets. They're never pets.
No,
exactly.
No, but they don't breathe fire.
Doesn't stop people from calling them pets. I agree.
Yeah, people still buy them, but they don't breathe fire.
I don't like the idea at all of owning an animal, like putting it that way. I know you. I don't know. It just feels wrong.
It's better than stealing one.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. And you think of like a dragon that's big majestic thing, and the idea of like basically keeping it prisoner, because unless you have some kind of enormous enclosure that, you know, I don't know, is dragon friendly, a human can't keep a dragon the right way, so it's they're keeping them a prisoner, and that's horrible. So no, I don't think they should be.
Yeah. So still
You
no
think
dragon
they
tusk.
okay? Owning a dragon to being a guardian of a dragon.
Don't give
Well,
him grand ideas.
Are we talking about
Dragon
a swamp
custodian.
dragon or a noble? Well,
Why-
we have
why-
to define what kind of dragon it is first. Is it a swamp dragon or a noble dragon?
Etty already
Why-
has a dragon.
I do.
She's a bearded
Because
dragon.
swamp dragons are handy for keeping around the house, for keeping the house warm.
See the baby.
Etty has a dragon, but Tusk is not allowed one.
Yep.
Na 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 na.
Tusk
Right.
rejects your premise.
Tusk rejects your premise.
Don't give a fuck.
Did you
If
answer,
I've ever
Dave?
called that.
Dave did
No.
not.
No. Why should I'm going with. I think the best answer there is to annoy Tusk.
Yes. I agree.
Tusk cares not for your pettiness.
And well, Brainus is asking what about the kimono dragon? I don't care what fucking clothes it's wearing. No.
Oh no!
I like my dragons naked.
Oh, yeah.
No. I like
Here's
my
the-
dragons bad.
Oh, I have a story about a kimono, but I'll tell it later.
Please don't.
Oh, it's a funny story.
Go on.
No,
Mellow.
it's not family friendly.
It's not family friendly. You think there's anything been family friendly here?
Yes. Me. I'm
You-
the delight.
I love families. I'm very friendly to them, man. I even let them go sometimes.
I have never once taken a shit on someone's rug in a family home.
Have you not? I'm sure you're very proud that is your greatest achievement.
It's not my greatest achievement.
I can't relate.
Supplemental question. What about the kettle?
Oh, of course, the kettle. Of course.
Cool.
Right, penultimate
Wait.
question.
There was something that was pointed out to me too. It would be basically like having your own weapon of mass destruction, so nobody should be able to have one. That's another
Nobody
think
said
that's why
it
Tusk
would be
wants one.
massive. It
I don't
could
know.
just be a
Tusk-
thumb-sized baby
Yeah, but that would.
that stays teeny weeny tiny whiny.
Tusk doesn't want a dragon for a weapon. He wants one on a point of principle.
He wants one to look cool, and he's never going to look cool, so he doesn't get a dragon. Ever.
Tusk is never worried about looking cool.
I can tell.
Clearly.
If Tusk wanted to look cool, he wouldn't have come on this poxy fucking show.
Oh my god.
Your
Right.
stupid fucking questions. You prick.
Dulcimer, you be nice to Dave. You be
No.
nice.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I mean,
All right,
given the
last
choice.
question.
Is this the last?
Go on, let's go.
Oh,
No,
thank
penultimate
fuck for that.
question.
Okay, Penal. Thank you, Dave.
Question 1592.
And also-
Do you think the pandemic has caused you to become addicted to anything?
It turned me into a fucking giraffe. You think you've got problems? Look at me.
Blubblums.
I'm hideous.
You got lovely ears.
Oh, thank you. I've changed
Tatty.
my mind. I like you now.
Tatty.
Well, as I heard you read out the question, I thought, well, this is an easy answer. And then you finished it with Ted anything. And yeah, it kind of screwed my answer because do you think the pandemic has caused you to become a dick? No, I've always been a dick. Has it,
Yeah.
has it caused me to become addicted to anything? Yeah, I suppose it has. It's caused me to become addicted to not talking to any cunt. It's good.
Quite nice that.
That is.
That's the problem. It has shown us that it can be quite nice. Etty?
Oh, isn't it?
Well, actually, at the beginning of the pandemic, I quit smoking.
That's a good time.
Same. Woohoo!
So,
You
the
start using lube.
opposite, actually. However, I have started to collect massive dildos. So maybe.
So maybe.
Is that an addiction or just a necessary evil?
Is that specifically pandemic related or just a thing?
Pandemic
become a-
related, I suppose.
Has it become a
these COVID-
compulsion?
Yeah,
Yes,
are they
yes.
COVID dildos?
Yes.
Yes. I
I've
feel it in
seen
my
it.
soul.
Do they have
I-
masks?
They do. And I
They
look
do.
at I look at the bad dragons and I'm like, I want all of you to come home with me. And
No,
Casper's
dragon
like,
for task.
no, no. And it's so sad.
Did you go into the do you come out of the pandemic with more or less dildos than you went into it?
A lot more.
That's the way to talk about your pals.
Can I? No. Sorry, no.
Dulcimer?
Fewer dildos, not less dildos. Fewer.
You nasty girl. Nasty.
Nerdy says yes, it has, but he doesn't say what. Brainless says wanking. Phoebe says I'm addicted to freedom. Having gone into shielding, I now do as much as I can, as often as I can. And Nerdy
That's,
says
that's the same as
absolute-
wanking, isn't it?
Yeah. I've highlighted the wrong one.
Never mind.
Dulcimer?
Hello. This is
Do you have
jolly
any-
good fun, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you have any friends that got addicted
No.
to anything? No.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Can you repeat the question, please?
Do you have any friends?
No.
That the
Oh, I'm
pandemic.
sorry, can you start again, please? Sorry.
No.
I promise I won't interrupt.
I don't
promise.
believe you for a
I
second.
promise.
Do you think the pandemic
No.
has caused you
Me?
to become addicted to anything or your friends?
Yes.
What?
Oh, I see. Oh.
Oh my god.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
One of
That
my
ex-
Does
friends.
that mean we can
One
watch
of my
Attack of the
friends-
Clones?
No. it does not. Star Wars is shite. But one of my friends has become addicted to that.
That
Star Wars
explains
universe.
the masked individual in Star Wars that beat you up.
No. Even though I've told him many times, Space Wars is shite. He has become somewhat obsessed with the animated series, and it's quite sad because he's a grown man of almost 50 years old.
It's quite sad that you're so judgmental of it, actually, Dulcimer. I thought you were a bit nicer than that.
It's for
I thought
children.
You're saying that and you have a children's mask on with
I'm
little...
not wearing a mask. How very dare you?
Anyway, moving
with
to.
Disney Mickey Mouse ears on.
Hang on. Eddie, he's trying to derail the entire stream.
Mickey
as he
Mouse
does.
ears that you brought back from Disney. Paris.
That's true.
Not even the real Disney. The shit one.
You're the shit, Disney. You look like you're trying to be fucking Melvin from,
It's your fucking
Madagascar's
rig.
long lost scabby sister. That's what you are.
That was a somewhat extended metaphor.
Good comeback.
And I'm not a very convincing one.
Turtle Move says, I'm addicted to thinking this government is shite. Noxum says, no addictions from me, but I did gain more lazy habits. Cheese.
Lost the mute button again. Have I become addicted to anything in the pandemic? Only YouTube. Apart from that, no, because I was fairly antisocial to start with. So not seeing people is like great. It's not something I get excited about. Apart from that, no, just YouTube. I don't really watch TV anymore. I just watch whatever drama is on YouTube today.
That sounds about right.
And there's
my
enough of them.
My answer was probably going to be YouTube. Ox says, Star Wars is shite. You old fuck's sake. 1970s Star Trek is great. There you go. That's what he said.
I am going to have to. All right, you said not shite. Okay.
He's a Trekkie.
You
He's a
almost
Trekkie.
gave me a heart palpitation.
I was just correcting his sentence. He got it wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Well, to be fair, there's
I never
one thing
seen
that's always
Dogma.
annoyed me about that. A lightsaber. A saber was a sword that was fucking carried by a cavalry fucking officer. It was fucking huge and fucking swung for the back of a fucking horse. I don't see any fucking horses in fucking Star Wars, man. So surely it's a light fucking
If
epi
you
or a
want
light
fucking
foil.
horses, you need Avatar.
Oh, jeez, and the less we talk about that.
Oh, no. Dances with Smurfs was even worse than Space Wars.
The only Avatar worth talking about is Avatar: The Last Airbender. There, I said it.
Never seen it.
Oh, Netflix, you should.
It's
Shite.
only the animated one. Don't watch the movie.
The
Don't watch the
animated
movie.
one, yeah. The series is on Netflix. You should definitely watch it. The movie was shit. The next movie is still going to be shit.
I still haven't watched Orville. You know why I haven't watched Orville? Because of fucking YouTube.
You don't, because you don't like Keith Harris, you fucking bastard.
I wish I could fly right up to the sky, but I can't. No, I fucking can't.
I fucking can't.
The show, The Last Airbender, is one of the greatest pieces of work I've actually seen.
You're saying that Orville isn't?
Yes.
Yes.
What's Orville?
He's a duck.
Oh, good God. Were you actually talking about Orville?
No, I wasn't, but it got changed, so I'm going with it.
He's fucking.
What's Orville?
A duck.
Like a
Giant-
sporran?
He looks a bit like a sporran.
A green sporran with a nappy.
I don't very much like the sound of that.
Keeps things clean. Manda, have you run away?
What are we talking about?
Do you think the pandemic has caused... No, we're not. Do you think the pandemic has caused you become addicted to anything?
Yeah, I use social media, or like Twitter. I use Twitter more than I ever did, I guess, just to connect with people. So that's it.
I've got to blame Trump for that rather than the pandemic.
Because Trump made you addicted to it?
To Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I guess I know what you mean.
Right.
Every day logging on was an adventure, wasn't it? You weren't sure what bullshit you were going to see next, or what outrageous claims he was going to make next. It was just exciting.
I do miss it.
Exciting, terrifying. I live here.
Trump Jr.
I
is not as good.
live here too. Yeah, but yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, that. Sorry.
He doesn't sound it, does he?
No.
No,
Bad.
Colorado.
Lucky you. I live in Georgia.
Out in the boonies in Colorado, they all speak that way.
Yeah, we're all from Colorado.
Right.
Makes
Last
sense.
question. Question 1593. Would you rather battle laser sharks or force-fielded ants?
Laser
The
sharks.
force field ants return. Nice.
I just want to say laser shark, so if I have to battle it, at least I die happy because I seen it.
Fair enough.
Is there
Dulcimer.
any battling force field ants since they have a fucking force field?
I don't know. You tell me how you would defeat them.
You can't. They have a force field.
So do lots of things.
That's not really a battle. If they have
Come
a
to the
force
first,
field.
second, and third fields.
See? What
I've just
equipment
been-
are you allowed to have?
Anything you can find.
Then I'll take laser sharks. Because all you need is a harpoon and a good fucking shot. The laser never touches you, the shark never touches
But
you.
the laser sharks can get you from a mile away.
Yeah.
So can a fucking
Well-
harpoon.
I'll take laser sharks and stay just over a mile away from the ocean. I win.
See?
The battle is happening. You can't avoid the battle.
But
A
where's
harpoon.
where's the battle happening?
Well, apparently a mile inland. They'll come up to
Then why would the shark be in the...
Again, this is what I mean. You're changing the fucking question.
No, the question is that you have to battle them.
If it's a mile inland, why would a shark be a mile inland?
It was
Coming
coming
to
for you
attack Tusk.
specifically. It had a vendetta.
It's
I
got
don't blame
lasers, but
it.
you're not questioning that fucking part of the question, no.
Have
Oh,
you
no.
not seen
No, the fact it's a
Sharknado?
mile inland's a fucking deal breaker here, not the fact it's got fucking lasers. Oh, Jesus.
Well, and if we're going to be talking about battling these things, at least they have to be in their natural habitat, or it just does not work.
Well, I've got
If
to,
it's
you
evolved
can't-
lasers, it might have evolved fucking arms and legs as well.
It's a shark. Then it's no longer a shark.
You can't evolve.
Oh, but is it?
No, it's a new thing.
Wait.
But
Did
is
the
it? No, 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 'cause
sharks
it's
come
it'll
because of
always be.
Sharknado?
You,
Oh,
you,
sorry,
you
Ken.
cannot out-evolve your genealogy, which is why we are still apes, which are still monkeys.
Oh, speak for yourself.
I knew that was coming.
You semi-evolved simian.
At least he evolved.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they're going to control the sharks.
Still laser sharks.
Battled
Do, do,
species
do,
of-
do, do, laser shark, do, 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 laser shark.
Reason isn't here. Reason isn't here, so it's not going to work on anyone. That only works on Steaming Cup of Reason. He goes fucking mental.
You
It's
don't like
hilarious.
Baby Shark. Has he got kids?
No, he's a teacher.
Oh, fair enough. That works.
So he had to listen to all of the children every year sing that bloody song.
Here's one then. See if the sharks have got lasers. See if they're on the west side, does that mean they're riding jets?
No.
Be one hell of a story.
Go on.
No.
Yes, the sharks and the jets would be a much shorter story if they had lasers.
Sharks are easier to defeat anyway than ants. Ants are evil in the best possible way.
Yes,
There's
exactly.
everyone.
There are at least
Ants are
5
efficient.
ants, at least 5 ants, and I've only ever seen some sharks.
Some sharks.
Most
There's
sharks are long.
adamant.
But
And
why? Why would a shark
And in deck, there's
laser?
2.
be?
Does deck count?
No.
Does he get a Does he get a laser? No. Okay.
No. You can't be
Like
trusted, can
you'd probably be up against like what 5 sharks again, or like 50,000 ants. I still
1,000
think
50,000?
a good colony is between
What?
20 and 50,000. I still
the
think
species of
the
ants.
sharks are balance of probability. You're probably quite likely to beat the sharks, especially if the fucking ants have force fields.
Also,
Bitey
what
little
species
bastards.
of ants?
And Anthony Riley, there's another one, right? That's 3.
Oh jeez.
Ew, no, it's disgusting.
It can be any
He only
species of
won.
ant you want.
I don't want to know what kind of fucking force field he's using.
Nah, I still want to see
If
laser sharks.
Dulcimer chooses ants, can I choose fire ants for Dulcimer to be up against?
No, I've already decided. I'll choose sharks and simply stay on land.
No, you can't stay on land because the battle has to take place.
Sharknado!
No.
Sharknado.
Yes.
Sharknado. Yeah.
Sharknado.
There you go.
No. You did not say land sharks with lasers.
I said, would you rather
Shark.
battle? That requires you battle them.
Yes, I battle them from just
Yeah.
over a mile away.
On land, where you have the advantage,
Yes,
and
It'll
get a
be a-
harpoon.
it'll be a range war. I'll simply
Oh.
set the artillery on the bastards and win. Ha ha! Bye bye sharks.
I'll get a harpoon. I don't know if you'll get that excited, doll, but you never know.
Bye-bye.
Sharknado 1, 2, or 3.
Stupid fucking shark.
1.
I haven't seen any of them.
You should.
Should I?
No.
Yeah,
Shit.
Manda!
they're amazing.
The ants just throw some food on the ground and walk away.
Did that say like force field ants? Apparently.
Oh my god.
But that's not battling them.
Yeah,
I'm
it
fair
is.
to
You're
say it
using your
is.
wit.
I mean, it's how
I
you
just
battle normal
realised-
ants. Go on.
Have
That's
I been
distracting them.
saying-
That's still winning the battle.
Go on, Etty.
Have I been saying fuck pandas every time you say Amanda? Because I'm
Yes.
thinking you're saying panda.
Yes?
I'm so sorry.
I mean, at least you weren't saying fuck Manda.
No,
You're
no.
a-
No.
Somebody did, but-
Pandas with a P, not Amanda. I'm sorry.
You're a
It's
twit.
Amanda.
I mean,
Oh.
The only person-
Dulcimer, stop looking in the mirror, please.
The only person that has mentioned pandas on this stream is you.
oh my god.
She's obsessed.
She's
absolutely obsessed with them,
I thought
man.
she was obsessed with them.
I am so sorry. I genuinely thought you were saying pandas. I was like, why are you bringing up fucking pandas?
Well,
Why
you
are
seemed obsessed on other streams about panda sex, so...
Nerdy in the chat, Nerdy Rodin is like, hashtag fuck pandas.
Fuck pandas. I'm so sorry. I've only made the realization now that that's what yours.
Amanda,
Why
Jeez!
did nobody tell me?
Because you've talked as much sense as the other Scots here.
Oh.
So it seemed, well, actually, you've made more sense even with the pandas. So it's kind
Okay.
of...
Well, next time tell me, because I don't want to just go about offending people. Pandas can fuck off. Amandas can do whatever they want.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I feel so bad.
Jeez!
I'm just gonna hide in shame now.
Oh, the giggle fit.
I think this one comes down to what I want on my headstone after I'm murdered by either sharks or ants. And do I want it to say, "Here lies Paul, killed by ants," or do I want to say, "Here lies Paul, killed by sharks"? And sharks is way cooler than ants, so I'm gonna go with laser sharks because I don't want to be the guy killed by ants.
Solid logic.
Killed by ants in your pants.
But laser sharks must be cute.
No, it's the rule. If your friend dies in the gym, you call an ambulance, put more weight on the bar.
Yes. Yes.
If he dies at home, you delete his browser history. Then you call the
Agreed.
ambulance.
Then you call the ambulance. In the olden days, it's why are you walking away from that house with 2 packed carrier bags?
You could do carry, see.
Did everybody answer?
Did
You
you?
No?
I see a pattern developing.
Do you?
You
Yes,
never
Amanda's
answer
very
your own
cruel.
stupid questions.
Yeah, because on no quiz show in history has the host
This
answered
is
questions.
the quiz show. You
This is not
absolute-
this is not a normal quiz though, in fairness, like.
It's a very normal quiz.
Yeah, because it's not like you have the answers or anything.
I do.
Any-
And no one person's got the answer right once.
Anybody could host this stupid
What's
show.
the prize?
No, the
Come on,
quiz show
Dave.
host would
Dave.
say when a guest was insulting another guest unknowingly.
It's okay. Dave, answer the question.
I go sharks.
You go with sharks?
Why?
Because fuck ants.
And how
Yeah.
would you win? And how would you defeat these laser
No, I
sharks?
think I'm going with cheese. I don't think I would.
Harpoon to the face. We win.
I take out maybe one. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're in a ship, if you're on a ship or if you're on the pier or whatever, and you're battling these creatures, you're only going to come up against one at a time anyway, because the rest can't get near you because you're on the ship.
Oh, well, are we fighting the sharks like in a kung fu movie where they line up conveniently and you fight them?
Yeah.
They've got lasers. They can be half a mile away and still shoot you.
Oh, no,
Laser
no.
beams.
No, you said a mile away.
Do they shoot me?
No, I said the
Stones?
maximum range was a mile.
Yeah, but doesn't mean they know how to use the lasers or even turn the lasers on.
The lasers are always on.
Do they shoot like stormtroopers?
Then they've killed themselves,
They
we
kill each
win
other.
anyway.
No, we win. Boo.
They've killed each other, we win.
You wish.
Yes,
Right.
we win.
I have to put an end to this.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
please do.
Right.
Sorry, I
Gentlemen,
would just like to claim a small victory.
What's that?
guys,
For being a
Etty and
prat?
Keela were convinced that you would kick me off the stream.
I
for
did
10
not.
minutes.
I didn't take. I knew Dave would not kick you off the stream, even though you fucking deserved to be kicked off the stream.
Wait
for
a minute.
being
Did
prat.
you know that? Did you know this was going to
What did
happen?
I do?
Me?
Yes.
Did I? Well,
It was Keela's idea.
It was
You
Keela's
bollocked.
idea.
She supplied me with the pretty bow.
of course I did. Yeah. Fucking hell! No, I did not know that Tusk was going to come on as a fucking prat. I knew he was going to be a prat, but I didn't know he was going to be this level of
yes,
prat.
yes. I think you may want to rephrase that a little.
Yeah, I can't see a water heater.
I didn't think he was going to come on in a prat in a stupid mask. Maybe.
Okay, yes, I amend that. You're a dick. We all know you're a dick, but fucking
you.
hell.
He
love
can't
you
be a
all.
prat. He can't be a prat. There's no water heater. There's only plushies.
Okay.
There is a
Dave.
water heater off
Yeah.
screen.
Make it stop.
Dulcimer, when's your next stream?
2 years.
No, there's one before that. We know there is.
Oh, you
He has a 200 sub special coming soon. As soon as he reaches 200.
Well, the maximum distance is 2 years.
Hang on.
Probably in the next week or so.
Well, every time I make a stream or put up a video, I lose at least 2 subscribers.
So this is why you're making videos.
Yes.
Oh, dear me.
Well, Tusk is on 175 subscribers. If we
Yes, I
can
know,
get to
but
200,
yesterday I was on 176.
if we
His
can
link-
get him to 200, then he will do another stream, and it'll be hilarious.
Yes, but if I do another stream, I'm doing it like this. Mm.
You can do it any way you want if it's on your fucking channel.
No, don't make him do another stream like this.
I'm not wearing any pants. Mhm.
That doesn't surprise me.
Giraffes don't normally.
I'm not really a giraffe. I was only pretending.
Oh,
Etty.
bugger.
Yeah.
Who's on Craft? Who's on Hobby Corner?
I do need to double check exactly who is on Sunday.
Should
I
check
do
out Hobby
have a
Corner.
booking, but I always like to double check.
Fair
But
enough.
I am also just gonna throw out there that I am I'm going to be on the TMI show on Thursday
You are?
on the
Bit of tea
Steam
and
a Cup of
Danish.
Raisins. Yeah. Steam and
Did
cup
you
of
just say a
raisins.
cup of raisins?
Yeah.
Or
I
no
need
raisin, or steaming cup of reason. Which one?
Neither.
Steam and cup
Neither
of raisin.
actually.
It's a bit of
Tea
tea and
Tea and
Danish.
Danish.
Okay, bit of tea and
I
Danish.
need to go
Okay.
to bed.
I didn't know Danish has had raisins on them.
I want my mom.
Tatty, when are you
Where's
streaming
Mimi?
next?
Oh, Christ. I don't know. Whenever Crafty kicks me in the arse and says that she's doing something.
That'll be Friday, 2 weeks, the 3rd. We'll be doing Ion Society.
Then.
Then.
Yep.
Crafty.
Oh my god. Friday I'm gonna go live just for the crack.
Can I
And
come?
probably talk to people. I don't know. And Sunday I have the regular weekly show with Steam and Cup of Reason on Steam and Cup of Reason's channel. Called Life on the Flip Side. He's in Vietnam, I'm in Ireland. We're both on opposite sides of the world. It works. So yeah, if you're around 12:30 p.m. BST, we go live every week and we alternate channels. And aside from that, I'm finishing up a Challenging Conspiracies on mythical creatures and why people waste their lives or spend years of their lives chasing after these mythical creatures. And I'm yeah, we won't mention dragons. But
I'm watching you.
the other thing that I'm working on 2 other things that I can't really talk about at the moment. But yeah, watch my channel. There will be more shit coming out. And then on the 3rd of September, Jesus, we're in August already. The 3rd of September, we have Ion Society, where we will be looking at freedom of speech, what it is, what it's not, and everything in between, how it developed, etc., etc. So, and I'm dragging Taddy on as a producer. So, yay!
Manda.
Nothing. Just Diana's in a half an hour. Lavender Lady.
Jeez.
I've got I do a paranormal supernatural call-in show on a Tuesday and Thursday over on my channel. There'll be the events are already up, so if anyone wants to come along, join in, by chat or call in, more than welcome. I'm also working on something a bit more comedy based, just because not so I don't deal with anyone's beliefs. I just want to have a laugh. So there'll be more of a hangout show coming up on my channel at some point. Other than that, this has been great fun. Thank you.
Would you
have
Cheese?
Tusk as a guest?
Yeah, would you like to tell everybody about Tusk's very special call-in?
I gotta go. So bye.
Thank
Have
you,
fun,
Manda.
guys.
Bye, Panda.
No,
Don't start that.
No.
What's the very special
Because-
call-in?
No, Tusk hasn't forgiven me yet. I don't want to make it worse.
Go on, explain it. You can't
it.
just leave it like
No.
that now that we've
No, I
introduced
can't.
it.
No, I can. I can and I will.
Tusk isn't here.
Because Tusk isn't here to defend himself. And I wouldn't do that.
Tusk needs no defense.
So
Because
go
if
ahead.
he gets a dragon, he's going to send it my way.
Come
Well, no, I shan't break character. No.
Right. So I'm going to tell it if you
You're
don't.
going to tell the story. Okay.
Tusk phoned in. Tusk phoned in about a bad dream that he once had,
It's
where
amazing all of
there
my
was
people.
vampires playing banjos, and it was hilarious. And
Everyone
then
thought it was
she-
fucking terrifying.
and then he was expecting Cheese to say, "Yeah, I've had something like that," and Cheese just left him hanging.
I haven't, though. I have not. I dream about work. That's as exciting as my nightmares get. Is I will have a complete. I will go to sleep and wake up in the morning and I have done a full day's work in my brain while
So
I'm asleep.
People in the chat,
Excuse me, Keela.
see the little vampire emoji next to the little band.
Would everybody please shut up so I can take this fucking wig off?
Right, fine. I'm going to say thank you to Cheese,
Thank you.
to Tessie,
Thank you.
to Etty,
Thank you.
to Crafty,
Hey.
Thank you.
to Dulcimer and Tusk.
Thank you, Republic. I love you all.
And thank you very much to everyone in the chat. We will see you next Tuesday. Goodbye.
That's an
Bye.
acronym for a very, very rude word.